Alright, we are headed to Walmart to go grocery shopping. So I thought I would vlog this and just show you guys what a typical trip to Walmart would look like for us, and you know what our normal grocery bill might be, and how we do it. So we usually go grocery shopping every 7 to 10 days or so, and then sometimes, you know, obviously I might have to run to the store in between to get a few small things. So here are my grocery store secrets. There may be some parts of this vlog that has a voiceover, like what I'm doing right now, just simply because you couldn't hear the audio very well, or I'm still not 100% comfortable holding a camera up and talking to myself when there's other people looking at me. So in some instances it was just kind of awkward, so I muted the track and I'm doing a voiceover instead. We usually come in the back first, and we just get like eggs and Greek yogurt. It can be tempting when you see things like soda and treats, but these are just going to add to your grocery bill and aren't good. Alright, we used to get juice because my son liked it, but I realized that if we just stopped buying it, he stopped drinking it, so we just don't buy it anymore. Sometimes we'll get these green machines, but not often. And then over here, I like just the Walmart brand of the Greek yogurt. So if you come over here, it's the plain. There's one that's vanilla. That one has quite a bit of sugar. If you look, it has 27 grams of sugar in it. And this one only has 9 grams of sugar. So I just get the plain, and then I add berries to mine, or, you know, stevia. And then we also get the smaller Greek yogurts, just because for the kids they're easier. They do have more sugar in them, but they're just easier to, and the kids will eat them. So the reason we like Greek yogurt is because it has more protein than just regular yogurt, and usually a little bit less sugar, especially if you get the plain. Alright, and then we get whole milk for the kids, and I put it in my coffee too. Sometimes we buy organic if it's a good price. And then over here, I'm going to get some unsweetened vanilla almond milk. You can usually find it in your milk section. It might be over here by the lactose-free milk. And then you go to the bottom, they have the regular unsweetened vanilla, or unsweetened almond milk, but the one I like to get is the one that has the vanilla flavor added to it, and you want to look for the one with that only has 30 calories. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl.
Eat them on the driving.
Yeah.
Eat them on the drive to work.
Yeah.
Unsalted, natural.
Oh my gosh, these are so good. I can't buy them anymore though, because one time I ate almost the whole bag at once, so I just don't buy them anymore and avoid the temptation. So here we were picking up some cheese. I give cheese to the kids. I eat cheese sometimes in moderation. I don't have any kind of a dairy insensitivity or anything, but cheese can sometimes be high in calories, so I just use it sparingly. We usually get the shredded cheese just because it's easier, because I usually use it to make some chicken and cheese quesadillas for my kids. And I was just comparing prices, getting whatever was the least expensive, and then we also get string cheese for the kids too, for them to snack on. And I don't worry about getting the low-fat kind, I just grab the regular string cheese. Chicken. Is that the one that's on bulk? $1.99 a pound? Yeah. I'm going to make chili this week, so I'm going to get ground turkey. I usually like to look for the 99% lean, but I don't see any here, so we're just going to get the 93% lean. And the reason I do that is if you look, like this is the 85% lean ground turkey, and this has 17 grams of fat per serving, which is a lot. But this is the 93.7, and it has 8 grams of fat per serving. And this is just next to the chicken right here. And then when I make my chili, I like to do half beef, half turkey. So I'm also going to get 1 pound of the 93% ground beef. Some grapes. Alright, the strawberries we always have to check to see if, like, sometimes they're bad. So we just check them. This one looks pretty good. Sheridan likes to get these rolls and eats them at work or in the car. I don't know if I would say they were necessarily that healthy, but we're just showing you how we do it. We're in the produce section. We always get bananas. Pretty straightforward. Baby likes them.
You know what Lincoln likes?
What?
A little bit of milk and a banana blended up with some blueberries.
Yeah, it's good. It's like a little smoothie.
You my buddy?
I
Think on it.
like the Pink Lady apples. Let's see if they have any. They're $1.57 a pound. Pretty good price.
Here, get other one.
Ooh, this one?
Yeah, that one looks good.
Yeah, because this one has just a brown stripe. It's not bruised.
Yeah, here, get more.
It's just the
Get 3 more.
That brown was just the moss.
There, we're gonna get 3 more.
Okay, here's the.
1.
Oh, here's one.
You can get 5 pounds for $5 if you get it pre-packed. So that's what we're gonna do this time.
Red Delicious.
You want Red Delicious?
Yeah.
How about Fuji? Can we get Fuji's?
And
Okay.
Fuji too.
So
Oh,
we
that's
got Red Delicious.
Okay.
Delicious after sun.
Alright, now we're gonna get some green vegetables. Alright, this is the produce section. Lincoln, what kind of vegetables should we get?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yeah, because I like tomatoes.
Oh, what else?
You know what kind of tomatoes I like?
What?
Cherry tomatoes.
Oh, those are good, huh? Alright, we have a whole bunch of sweet potatoes.
I like carrots. I like
Alright.
carrots. I like
Alright. So I usually like to get a bunch of kale, and I like to cook kale, I chop it up and I put like some oil and I saute it, like coconut oil or olive oil, with some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I'll do that with chicken for like my lunches. It's really good.
I like celery.
Can you get a bag for this?
Dad does. Dad likes
Can
celery.
you get some celery? We usually get some bell peppers, either to saute or put in salads. So I'm gonna get some mixed bell peppers. The kids will eat carrots if I steam them. So I actually don't like to get the baby carrots. I like to get the regular carrots. And if you look, these are regular and these are organic. They're only 20 cents more, so I'm gonna get the organic. Get the 2 pound. And then asparagus. You need 2 hands to bag a lot of this stuff, so vlogging in a grocery store is harder than I thought. Anyways, we got asparagus. Oh, we already got carrots. We have spinach at home, so usually we get spinach or lettuce, one of the 2. We usually just mix it up. Do you want some strawberries, Missy? Missy Moo? So the main thing you want to do is you want to shop like the perimeter of the store and not really so much the aisles. I mean, we still will get things in the aisles, like we get whole wheat pasta and things like that, peanut butter, those kinds of things. But for the most part, we spend the majority on like the dairy, the eggs, the produce, those kinds of things. As far as buying organic, we do like, I feel like anything that you eat the skin, I try to do organic unless it's a lot more expensive, and that's just how we do it. I mean, I know everybody has their own preferences, but things that have the skin like bananas or oranges, anything like that, I don't stress as much about it. But if we're going to eat the skin, if it's not too much more expensive to get organic, then I will. And Walmart has a pretty good selection of organic foods. Trader Joe's is really good about it too, but we don't have one in our town. Another thing too is we always have sweet potatoes. That's what these look like. But we stocked up around Thanksgiving because they were only 25 cents a pound, so we don't need any today. Yeah, we just passed the frozen food aisles, and sometimes as a treat we'll get ice cream or something, but for the most part we just kind of skip. So we get things, like olives, pickles, whole wheat pasta. We have pasta right now, so we don't need to buy any, but a lot of times that's what we stock up on. I do like to use buffalo sauce a lot. It does have a lot of sodium, but I like to put it on my chicken. I think it tastes really good. Barbecue sauce is kind of tricky. You want to try to find one that doesn't have a lot of sugar. And so, what I would probably do is just, when I'm looking at the barbecue sauces, just turn it over and read the ingredient list and read the label. And for the most part, I just try to find ones that has, limited ingredients, words that I understand, and then have a lower amount of sugar. They're all going to have some sugar in them because they have a tomato base, which tomatoes have sugar, but that's kind of what I look for. And then the same with the ketchup. I usually try to get one that's lower reduced sugar. Alright, when it comes to canned fruit, we do buy the mandarin oranges, and I like to get the ones that are in sugar, and we put those in my son's lunches. the no sugar added. Just make sure you don't get the ones, like a lot of them say no sugar added, but then they actually have Splenda added to them, and I don't like to give my kids Splenda. So, I mean, if given the option, I would do light syrup over Splenda. But you can usually find ones that are packed in fruit juice, and that's what I get. So we're gonna grab some, and then the baby likes to eat these too. See how this says packed in 100% juice? That's what I try to look for instead of the ones that say packed in Splenda. You can do your own research on it. With applesauce, you want to be careful because you want to get the unsweetened applesauce, or sometimes it will say natural. If you look, like this is just the regular original applesauce, and the ingredients are apples, high fructose corn syrup, corn syrup. I mean, apples are sweet. You don't really need to add sugar to them. So if you get the unsweetened, the only ingredients are apples, water, and ascorbic acid, which that's fine. It's just vitamin C added so it doesn't change and get too brown. So the apples stay the right color. But if you look, this has 9 grams of sugar per serving, and this has 18 grams, so it's double the sugar. And we give our kids this a lot, so we don't need them. We don't need to feed them. I just don't think we need to feed them stuff that's packed with sugar. So that's pretty much a week's worth of groceries for us. We have rice at home, so I'm not going to buy any, and we have pasta at home. But if you look, I mean, our grocery bill's probably going to be a ton. We have, you know, we always stock up on lots of fruits and vegetables. We get our meat, you know, chicken, lean turkey, fruit, vegetables, and then we just try and stay away from the processed stuff. Not only is it more expensive, but it's not as filling and it's not as good for you. Hey, pretty girl. This is a pretty typical grocery shopping trip for us. There's a few things that we didn't get this time that we do get other times. We'll get whole wheat bread, rice. You know, sometimes we do get hot dogs for my little guy. But for the most part, that's pretty much what we stick to. I don't like to keep, I've mentioned this in other vlogs, but I don't like to keep a lot of snack food in our house because I just don't have a lot of willpower, and I'll eat it. If we bring junk food in the house, I'll eat it. So, looking at the receipt, I don't know if you can see this here, but our total was $130, and quite a bit of that was all the apples we got, and then, you know, 13 of it was, we got some top sirloin, 10 of it was the chicken. We go grocery shopping every 7 to 10 days or so. Alright, so we got all the groceries in. We have our, you know, our plain Greek yogurt. This is just leftover baby food. That's some leftover turkey. I didn't get this at the store, but I like the fat-free feta cheese. If you look, sometimes I just don't feel like cooking meat, and this has 7 grams of protein and no fat and 1 carb per serving. So I like to put that on my salad sometimes. I like this Food for Life Ezekiel bread, and they don't have that at Walmart, but I got it at H-E-B. That's what we use for my sons, like when I make them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff. I like to make quesadillas for my son sometimes. That's, you know, what you saw me get cheese at the store. And I like these. They have a ton of fiber in them. And again, I got those at H-E-B. That's our local grocery store. Sometimes we'll use these whole wheat tortillas. And then just, you know, the vegetables, the fruits. We got cherry, tomatoes, strawberries. There's spinach back there, grapes. That's the applesauce. Asparagus. I don't think I filmed getting the top sirloin, but that's another, you know, just a meat source we use. We'll probably grill that this week and grill or do crock pot chicken, something like that. I'll make the chili. We have our eggs back there. Sometimes we get free range, sometimes we don't. It just kind of depends on what store we're at. These are lemons I actually picked from a lemon tree in our backyard.
Hi, Elf.
Hi, Elf.
You've been a good mommy?
Yeah, I've been a good mommy.
So you get presents.
Oh, thanks, Elf.
You're welcome.
And Lincoln, why don't you tell us what foods we have in here? What are these?
Tomatoes.
Yep. And what are these?
Carrots.
Yep. And what's that? Can you see? An onion.
Onion.
Yep. What are these? Can you tell? Do you remember? What are these called?
What?
Here.
What do you call it?
What's what we like to eat for breakfast? What are these called?
Corns.
What are they?
Corns.
Avocados?
Avocados.
Yeah. Do you know what these are called? Do you remember?
Yeah.
What are those called?
They're West balls.
Brussels sprouts? What do we have over here? What are these?
Peppers.
Yeah, peppers. What's this?
Lettuce.
What kind of lettuce? Do you know?
What lettuce?
Kale.
Oh.
Yep. And then we got some more avocados, some beets that I use to make baby food, some chopped up onions. Obviously we don't eat plain chicken breast or plain steak or whatever, so I use a lot of seasonings to make the vegetables and the meat taste better. So I told you I like to have, like, we use a lot of hot sauce. Worcestershire sauce is really good. Is that how you say it? I don't think I'm saying that right. Worcestershire? Anyways, however you say it. I said look for barbecue sauce with low sugar. This one doesn't, but my husband likes it on his chicken. So, we do sometimes use fat-free Italian dressing when we're eating salads. This aloe vera gel, I put it in my shake. Sometimes it helps with digestion. Just kind of normal stuff, you know, milk, almond milk. Sometimes I use ricotta cheese. This isn't healthy or clean, but we do sometimes use some fat-free whipped cream for a little treat. My son likes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I do like to use the reduced sugar jam. I try not to look, or a lot of jams now have Splenda. They say reduced sugar or sugar-free, but then they have Splenda added, and I don't like to give my kids Splenda, so instead I just look for ones that have reduced sugar. So they still have some sugar, but not as much. So that's about it. That's pretty much typically, you know, I like to keep our fridge stocked with good fruits and vegetables that I like, that I know I'm gonna eat. Otherwise, it's harder to stay on track if you don't have your fridge full. I hope you guys like this video. If you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Our family is far, far from perfect, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse into what a trip to Walmart might look like for our family. This is just how we make it work, how we get our kids to eat healthy, how we are able to stay consistent with our nutrition on a long-term basis. Like I said, we're far from perfect. This is just how we make it work. The month of December, I'm doing a vlogging challenge. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm doing a vlog. Friday, in a couple days, I'm going to do a Q&A vlog. So if you have any questions you want me to answer, go ahead and leave it as a comment below, and I might pick your question to answer on Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you.